Hello and welcome. Today's video, as it says in the title, is going to be all about giving Hippo just all the love that he deserves. And I'll kind of back myself up to help sway you in realizing that he is a really great character. First things first, we are going to redecorate his house and kind of just give him that nice bachelor pad, but like sophisticated, that he deserves. Then we are going to throw him a birthday party, which I am very excited about. Sorry if you hear a little bit of noise in the background, my cat is losing her mind. So we're gonna start off by redecorating his house, and I'm kind of going for almost like a kind of classy, jet setter, academic, kind of like a cool coffee shop vibe. I know that's like a lot of buzzwords all in there, but I'm kind of just trying to give him like a sophisticated study, like a bachelor pad, but make it clean and classy. So we'll see if I can achieve that. Decorating these villager houses is something that I love from this update so much. I honestly think it's one of the best parts of the 2.0 update. Just kind of having that control over your villagers, that you may really love the villager but may not really love their house. I think that Hippo started off with a pretty decent house already, which is nice, but it could use a little facelift. We're gonna start off by just getting rid of all of his old furniture, just kind of getting a blank slate. This is always what I do whenever I redecorate a villager's house, is just kind of ditch all the old, and then I kind of start off with the flooring and the walling to give myself kind of the vibe of the place that I'm going for. It took me forever to pick out floors and walls and everything like that, but this is what I landed on. It looks pretty drab and monochromatic right now, but I kind of wanted it to be like a simple like space with some really great pieces in it. So we'll put some furniture that kind of pops in color in it. I absolutely love this library wall to make as an accent wall and kind of make it look like there's a bunch of built-in bookshelves on one wall. I thought that was really great for Hippo. I really imagine him to be just very well read, and just have like a lot of really random knowledge and skills. You know, he can make sourdough bread, and he, secretly knows how to grow his own strawberries and make jam out of it, and just, random stuff like that I kind of like to, just give my characters, my villagers, a little bit more character. It took me so long to pick out this furniture. I don't know why. I feel like I don't have a lot of this stuff unlocked because I got all the stuff I wanted to decorate my house with and then I just kind of quit, which is terrible. But it took me quite a while to kind of pick things out. I wanted to go for kind of vintage and classy, so you can kind of see the vibe forming here. So this is kind of what we're going for. So while we're putting things away in Hippo's new bachelor pad, I kind of want to talk about some of the reasons he's great. He is the only smug hippo of the group. The smug villager personality type is the second most rare. I think the sisterly might be the most rare. He has the same personality type as many of the, kind of top tier favorite villagers. I'm talking Julian, I'm talking Marshall, Eugene, the dreaded Raymond. So I don't really think it's his personality that puts people off so much. And as far as his looks go, I think that he has a great look. He is a hippo, which of course I think that hippos are very adorable. But a lot of the hippos in this game are not super adorable, which is kind of odd to me. But I think that he is kind of the best looking hippo, personally. He is a chartreuse in color, which is great. Overall, I think he is just very dapper. He is, of course, that kind of nice chartreusey color. It's ombre to his hands and feet to be kind of a dark teal. I think that the hair actually works on Hippo, whereas it doesn't work on a lot of other characters. He is very interesting. I feel like some of the villagers are a little boring to look at, so he's got all that stuff going for him. And I also, his name is interesting and the spelling is interesting on that. I also recently found out in Pocket Camp, apparently it is revealed that his name is secretly Gary. Why doesn't he go by Gary anymore? What's the story there? I have to know. He is the youngest of 3 siblings. He knows how to juggle. There's all sorts of reasons that he is kind of an interesting and great character. In the Happy Home DLC, he asks for a legendary art studio, so I tried to keep his house kind of artsy as well, and of course keeping the piano in there because, you know, he's a man of music. I didn't want to take away his music. I also gave him the same rug that I put in Coco's place because if you didn't know, he and Coco are a couple on my island in the least creepy way possible. I got them both very early on in my island and they just hung out all the time and their houses are next to each other, so that's kind of where that came from. You will also notice he has pictures of Elvis and Brewster on his walls, and I just kind of think that he would be good friends with Brewster. Maybe he became friends with him whenever he wanted to start learning about making coffee more. And Elvis used to live on my island and he and Hippo would hang out pretty frequently, so that's why I put his photo up there too. I really like how this place came out. It kind of makes me think of like, you know, a vintage classic coffee shop kind of study situation. I wanted to make sure he had a little place to entertain, which is, you can see there with the little table and chairs, but I wanted to keep it really simple because he's too busy doing things to be home too often. He's out enjoying the world. Oh, this is how his house looked on the outside before, and then this is how I changed it to be afterward. Not a big change, just, you know, just a little spiffing up, just to make it kind of represent the inside a little bit better is all on that. But yeah, that's how I redid his house. I really like the way it turned out. I think it's much more like classy and, you know, a little more interesting now. His old house was a little boring. And then I had a birthday present picked out for him and I noticed he was wearing this jacket that matches the birthday present perfectly. So I absolutely had to give it to him early, so I had to find something else to give him for his birthday. So this is just me giving him that hat early because it just matches this perfectly. And there he is with it on. See, it's just so cute. He's so dapper. He's such a dapper gentleman. And I just love him. I just think he does not get enough credit. I don't know, I've heard YouTubers call him like Green Shrek Hippo and other mean things. Here we are going in to celebrate his birthday party. Look at that dapper jacket. Look at this dapper man. Of course his house here is decorated for his birthday party, but you guys already saw how we decorated it earlier. And Stitches is the one that showed up for his birthday party, which I think is really cute. Look at Stitches, he's so happy to be here. So I did have to find another gift last minute for him, so it's not as great as the hat, but I had to give him the hat. And I have seen him wearing these glasses since then, and he looks very distinguished, very intelligent in them. So I just proceed to kind of run around, talk, enjoy the party, you know, the usual stuff. I almost regretted talking to Stitches after that little dialogue line. What does he mean the clown went into his house and never came out? I don't even want to know. I don't even want to know. The game developers have something about clowns in this game, I swear. But anyway, proceeded to dance at the party, finished it up chatting with Hippo. And I know this video is kind of just like random and pieced together and a little bit chaotic, but I just noticed Hippo is getting so much hate. He's ranked, I don't know, like 327 out of 413 on the popularity chart for the villagers. And I don't know, I just don't think he deserves that. I hear so many people talking about how much they hate him, and I just love him. He's been on my island, you know, ever since the campsite got built, and he's just so sweet. Here's the outside of his house. He has a little apiary for, you know, making his own honey because, you know, he's a skilled artisan man. But that's really all for this video. I know it was super random and I'm sorry, I'm still a little bit sick, but I really enjoyed hanging out, extra time with Hippo. I wanted to invite him on a coffee date, but I do not have his amiibo card to invite him to the roost, and I could not find him at the roost at all. I tried, I swear. I really enjoyed showing him a little bit of love. If you want to still hate him after this is totally fine. But maybe I've changed your mind or made you look at him a little bit differently, which, you know, could be nice. So hope you enjoyed this. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!